Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Uh, this is a review of a Gerber multi-tool. This is the Suspension NXT from Gerber, and I really was impressed with this tool. I think it's really, for everyday general tasks and stuff, this is a very handy little tool. In fact, I'm going to kind of bring out the Leatherman Wingman here, and that's because these kind of compete in the same space. Although the Wingman, I think, is discontinued now, these guys have a lot of features that are the same, and that's what makes this one really kind of cool. And so let's take a look at it. Our first thing, of course, is that these are spring-loaded. I love that it's spring-loaded. That's why I thought immediately of the Wingman, because the Wingman is also spring-loaded. They both have very capable jaws, the plier jaws. They both are really good. I did not do any wire cutting on this because I didn't have any tasks that required it, but the jaws on this are just as good, I think, as the Leatherman. They both are, pretty well constructed, and I liked how they actually gave this one a little bit of a taper here, so it's actually a little bit of a thinner head, which helps you get into those tight nooks and crannies and stuff. When you look at the tool sets on this one, all of our tools on this one, and I did like also, let me show you this, how the handles are kind of bowed out at an angle. That just makes it, really comfortable for me anyways. I really appreciated that. And then especially when you fold it up, it just goes and folds up really nicely. I did carry it using the pocket clip, and it carried really well. But when we look at our tool sets on it, everything you can see from the outside, and everything comes out from the outside of your tools. All your tools lock. You have this little slider to release your tools. I really appreciated having the 3D Phillips #2 screwdriver. I think that is awesome. I believe on our Wingman, yep, you have to open it up to get to your tools, and they just give you the two-dimensional screwdrivers, which is okay. They're not my favorite. They do tend to cam out a little bit, and we'll go over all these little tools, but we'll look at it. So, what you're looking at is you have the two screwdrivers on the Wingman on this side, then you have the package opener, your little file, and a can opener, cap lifter kind of tool. But on this guy here, you not only have this Phillips #2, which being 3D is nice, but it's also a longer screwdriver than that, which also helps when you have to reach past something. I think a lot of multi-tool makers in particular, they end up giving you like a shorter screwdriver or something, and that's fine if you have room, but if you don't have room, then it's not so much fun. So then that kicks out. This was interesting too, is that they give you this little coping blade, which I haven't seen that on very many multi-tools. That was kind of a surprise to me. And then you have a file and a screwdriver. It also has a little, measuring, and you can use this as a depth gauge, which is kind of interesting because sometimes you do need a depth gauge, and not all things come with one. So it's kind of interesting tool set that they give you on this side. On the other side, we'll go over, this tool actually I used a lot. You have a cap lifter, can opener, and then a little screwdriver. And I found this little screwdriver to be a handy size. I liked using that, and I thought that was a good use of space to give you the combo tool. Then you have a larger flathead screwdriver, and then you have a really interesting blade for your main blade. Is that it's half serrated and half plain, but it's kind of a small blade, and that was, I thought, kind of different. Now on this Wingman, you can use the blades outside of the knife, and so I just thought it was, when you look at the tail of the tape, you can see that they give you a lot more blade on the Leatherman than on the Gerber, but I think the Gerber has an overall better tool set, and that's just my opinion. I guess your mileage will vary if you like that or don't, but I just thought that was kind of different that it has that. And then also they give you a pair of scissors that they snap into place and they work real good. The only thing that I thought is when you're closing it and you're having to do it, when you get to this point, you actually have both of the cutting edges are on top. So you have to kind of be careful, to get it down in there without, you don't want to run your finger across it. That was the only thing that I thought could be maybe a little bit improved. On the Leatherman, I've never got these scissors to work. To me, this is probably, just next to useless, because I have to either really force this thing over to lock, because these have liner locks, and then it works, but see, then it pops right out. I've never got these to work, and for me, this entire leg is, useless. On this Wingman, I just, like I said, it's just never worked right for me. But of course, everybody, like I said before, this is my data set of one. Maybe other people have had better luck with it, but I thought that these guys, they're both about the same size. They're both spring loaded. They both have a pocket clip. They both have a similar tool set. And for my money, to tell you the truth, this is lighter in weight than this guy. I didn't bring a scale out. I probably should have. But you can definitely feel the weight in this with all these lightning cuts and probably some lighter weight materials. I think that if I was going to buy a tool, I used to always tell people, if you wanted a Leatherman, get the Wingman, because, it was less expensive, but it had a good tool set and it was a good, basically a good tool to have. But if I was going to recommend one today, I think I would tell them that, go ahead and get one of these Gerber suspensions, because this is, I think, for my money, if I was in the market to buy one today, I would definitely give this one a hard look. It was good on the job. I love that it is the spring-loaded pliers. That right there is a huge thing for me, because one of the bad things about having the ones that are not spring-loaded is having to always, throw your pinky in there so you can help to, get the action, going, at least for me. So I like having these be spring-loaded. Something that I wish more multi-tools did. But that is going to do it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what multi-tools you like. I got a couple more multi-tools that are coming, and they all kind of will be up against this Wingman, because they're all very much in that same wheelhouse, that same space. But let me know what you think. If you're in the market for a multi-tool, or if you just wanted to add another one, or if you have any kind of opinion on this stuff, let me know in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'll see you in the next one.